So preseason polls are out, number 3 for you guys. A surprise? Do coaches and teams really pay attention to preseason polls that much anymore?
I think it's exciting to be, to when the preseason polls come out, because you just feel like the season's upon us. And to get picked third, is exciting. But really, when it comes down to it, it really doesn't matter where you start. It matters where you finish. And with a league that's so strong from top to bottom, I think it's really exciting that the season's upon us and getting picked third. I mean, right now we're returning one starter. So and it's going to be a different team. We've been a veteran team for the last 2 years. So, but everybody's working really hard, and we're really excited for the season to get started.
And you just mentioned that a veteran team. I mean, when you came here, it was a 4-year plan, and in 4 years you accomplished that goal. Year 5, same crew, almost accomplished it again. Year 6, much different team. A lot of those players that were mainstays for you are no longer here. What's the outlook as you're going into this season? What are you guys seeing in training that is leading you to believe that 3, 4, 2, 1, those are all possibilities for you?
Just a fresh new perspective, new energy. I mean, really great to have our nucleus back in terms of, Kayla Cooper and what she's done for the program over the last 4 years. I mean, the last 3 years, rather. I mean, she's just somebody that is so dynamic. We're going to shape our program around her this year and with some new additions and some new pieces. There's just a lot of excitement, a lot of new energy. It's going to be a big challenge, but I think it's a nice spot to be kind of, the underdog again.
Yeah. On the transfer side, the portal playing such a huge role for better or for worse in every single program just about across the country. You guys pick up 3 transfers this year. Let's go through them and where you think their impact level can be on this program early on and then throughout the season.
Yeah, I mean, I think starting with Sarah Carpel, part of a really successful program at Fordham University, 4 years of tremendous success there. And I anticipate Marie and Lily and Fatima to kind of pick up the slack in that area. But she's a key piece to the puzzle in terms of, that backcourt that we need, that extension of me on the floor. We got to transfer Gabby Falco from LaSalle. Big post player, got a great touch, can shoot the 3. And then our last transfer is Megan Herder, who's a local player. She's just somebody that at Providence was able to really impact the game in a lot of different ways, specifically just her ability to shoot the ball.
Thinking about the freshman class now and what you're seeing from that group, you've got 5 in there that are coming in.
Well, they're freshmen, so you never know until the games come, right? I mean, right now in practice, they're all working really hard and they're learning what it takes to compete at this level. It's not really until you have your first scrimmage where they've really realized the speed and the physicality and of the game. So I'm really excited about where we're at with our freshmen. I think that there's, a lot of opportunity for them to play, and we really need them to come along. And I think our upperclassmen have done a great job, especially Kayla and Lily and Abby, just setting the tone of what it looks like to be successful in this program and what my expectations are.
One of the advantages that you'll have, at least early on, is you'll have practices on a court that no one else has ever seen before. So you'll get some teams in here. None of these teams have ever played on this court in the way the Broadview Center is set up. How much of an advantage will that be, and how can you make that into an advantage?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a huge advantage, and we're very anxious to practice on it. So I think there's a lot of excitement for our players. They're going to get a new locker room. They're going to get this new arena, this new beautiful area, and it really feels like a fresh start. We went through so much adversity last year to do what we did. These players never made it an excuse. But now it's a long time coming. And I think being able to have this new arena and this fresh start, that's going to give us a little bit of that, momentum that we might need. And then new players, new teams coming in that never played in this arena. We're certainly going to try to hold down our home court and get those wins, in front of our home fans.